What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. One Piece 478. You guys have not seen 477. I'm recording this at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Trying to get a little bit of ahead here. So you guys will see 477 today. You'll see this tomorrow. For today, I don't know. My past self is talking to my future self, talking to you guys in the future, but also addressing you in the past. Who knows? Regardless, I mean, it's not looking well. And I didn't think Whitebeard could go to war with the Navy and the world government going into this. And nothing throughout this entire arc. I don't know when the arc number, I don't know when it started, the actual number, like the 60s or 50s. But there's never been a point in this entire arc where I felt the tide shifted towards Whitebeard's side. Felt like we had a chance, that it was possible. I think Oars Jr. showing up was the only time I felt like, okay, this could get interesting here. This could really tip some of the scales, and it was short-lived. And then we got it again, and it was short-lived. Yeah, I wasn't a believer going in. I haven't been a believer during. If anything, my belief has fallen even more as the episodes have gone on. Last episode, Whitebeard sustains another injury. I'm assuming, now we didn't see the aftermath of that, of what's his name? Sakazuki. We didn't see the aftermath of his punch. Maybe it could have been blocked or deflected, but it looks like he made direct contact, and it looks like we took damage. So we've taken more damage. So we've been stabbed, taken a direct hit from an Admiral Logia at that. It's not just a punch, like we took some damage, like whatever the molten lava stuff might do on top of it. Our condition also seems to be kicking in, like we're coughing up blood and shit, and they keep doing flashbacks to him like taking out his IVs. So like his sickness or whatever it is like fully kicking in right now. He's been stabbed. He just took a pretty probably Haki, Logia, Admiral infused hit. He's old. It's just not great. And then the other two get dotted up by the other two admirals that they were trying to throw hands with. Marco gets shot in the back by Kizaru. Juzo gets half his body frozen by Okaji. So I don't see it. I don't see it at this rate. I think everybody's on the table to die that's not named Luffy. Like I can see Ace, Whitebeard, Jinbei, Ivanko, Buggy, Mr. 3, Marco, the swordsman that seems to be rivaling Mihawk. I can see all of them dying. If your name's not Luffy, you're on the kill list to me at this point. So we'll see how that goes. Luffy gets another Red Bull shot straight to the veins, an emergency sensu bean. I mean, we pretty much saw where he should be physical wise last episode when he was just kind of like couldn't even move. On top of all the extra damage, first of all, it should have been running. He should have already burnt it out, in my opinion. And then all the damage he's taken since he's got, like, he's been getting his ass beat by captains and vice admirals and shit. On top of the other damage that he's taking from Kizaru and Mihawk or whatever else, on top of the hormones burning out, he gets another IV sensu beam shot. Again, it doesn't grant him any extra power. It's not like he's a fully mastered Conqueror's Haki or has tapped into Gear 37 or anything like that. It just gets him back on his feet, so I don't know what the difference would be. So we'll see how it plays out. And another side plot is I'm also curious of like what Garp does, because I asked the question, like, would Garp fatally hurt? I don't want to use the word fatally because I don't think either of them. Well, I don't think Garp would fatally hurt Luffy to put him down. I think Garp would stop himself from hurting Luffy before he'd fatally put him down. Could I see Luffy actually attempting to like fatally hurt? Like, I don't know if the writer would ever put that in a position that Luffy would have to be in. But I'm just trying to think, like, would Luffy do that? Like, Garp's not getting out of his way, and he's not going to be talked down. He's not going to be sad or full of emotions and let Luffy pass or take it easy. Would Luffy have to seriously I'm talking like actually really harm Garp? Could he do it if it meant saving Ace? Like the blades are coming down on the back of Ace's neck, and Luffy has to like borderline fatally put Garp down. Could Luffy make that decision? Because I don't think Garp would if it meant stopping Luffy, but would Luffy do it to get past Garp? I don't know. And then the head scratcher moment, they did this weird like 5-second check-in, like they're looking for new executioners. Why you can't just have somebody, a random captain, do it, or Goku, for example. I don't know why it has to be specific executioners. But they did this like 5-second peek in of like what's taking the guy so long, and oh, he wasn't expecting this, and haha, and then they cut right back. Like that was real fishy. Now is that a good fishy? Like somebody might be working for us on the inside? I have no idea. Because we still don't know who let us in. I don't know if that's a plot point we're just supposed to forget about, or if they let us in on purpose so they could kill two birds with one stone, or somebody actually is out there helping us. I don't know, but there's a very head-scratching moment of like who these new 2 executioners are going to be, or at least one of them. Maybe there's nothing that you're supposed to put into that. I just thought that was real weird the way they showed that. So 478. Let's see if this is any better or any worse. Who's this? The small one is the one where... Alright, Luffy, here's chance number 2. Good luck. Or maybe chance number 3. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not repairing damage. It's just getting him back going again. It's not making him any stronger, and he's not healing any of the damage that he's taken. It's just getting him to move. The animation switch-ups are crazy because like there's an art style we have here, and now there's an art style we have here, and they've been playing back and forth with it a lot. They've been doing like these thick season 1 Attack on Titan lines, and then they do the typical One Piece. Y'all better give him some backup. At least the 3... I want to say the 3 admirals are all occupied, but 2 of them might have just frozen and fatally shot the 2 they were facing. Oh, I mean, I have a lot of regrets for this arc and the impel down that led up to this and stuff. One of my only regrets, not one of my only regrets, one of the regrets, is that Zoro's not here for this. I'd love to see him in this Royal Rumble scenario. I'd just love to see it. Nah, he wouldn't be getting much further or doing anything, and he wouldn't be doing any different than what Luffy's doing. But I would just love for him to be in this environment. Aside from that, I really haven't thought about the original Straw Hat crew at all. Like, at all. And honestly, since Impel Down started, like, Straw Hat crew who? Most busted ability in the show. Go, 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 go. Who's that? Who is it? Oh, is it Koby? What is Koby going? Like, what's the play here? Is he gonna beg us to stop, or is he trying to physically stop us? What's the play here? Are you looking to assist? Like, what's? Because you want to talk about not possessing the skill. Koby does not. So what's the word? That's episode 1, no? Is Koby trying to say he's prepared to die to stop Luffy? Is that what we're trying to dip into here, or what? I was thinking about this before we started recording. I'm very curious if we find anybody that works in the Marines that's actually down to ride for the Marines. I have a feeling like everybody that works for them is going to have like ulterior thoughts on what they're doing, if it's morally correct. Not... Hold on. Not so much to do in this arc, but like as we go forward, I have a feeling... Oh shit, he's got a couple Six Paths abilities. And still got his shit dotted. What are we doing, Koby? What are we doing? What's the play here, buddy? Man, it says it's gonna be... I'm very curious how far we go with this Koby storyline. I think like I've been talking about this since the very beginning in like the first 20 episodes or so. Does Koby become an actual force to be reckoned with? Like an actual force that can get in Luffy's way? Like Admiral level power. Not probably this Admiral level power, because I feel like if you fast forward enough episodes for him to be that, the current Admiral level is probably going to be laughable to Luffy in like, I don't know, 200 to 400 episodes from now. So you're saying that Koby is going to end up becoming an even stronger Admiral than the current 3 right now to be able to be a problem for Gear 68 Luffy, Conqueror Master Haki? I don't know. I'm very curious how they go with that, with Koby's storyline. Not enough that I want to follow it for a whole arc, but more so like, is he going to achieve that power? I don't know. But I'm also curious if there's anyone that like works for the Marines that like truly believes like what I'm doing is like the shit. I have a feeling a lot of it's going to be kind of like Okaji related, where like, wow, he hit him and didn't even blink. That was interesting. Yeah, I was about to say, as much as Luffy doesn't compete with the majority of people here, Koby stepping out there was ridiculous as hell. You had a better chance trying to power friendship him than that. Jesus. I forgot about the Kumas. Yeah, I have a feeling a lot of them, the Marines, like, I wonder if they really feel like... There might be some that are blind to it, kind of like Koby. And I don't want to say blind, but like, they truly feel like what they're doing is like helpful. You've got others like Sakazuki that like are just like corrupt as fuck. That'll backstab and do whatever they want just for them under the names of the Marines. I'm curious, but I have a feeling a lot are going to be like Okaji and Saul. Yeah, they... What's the play here, Hancock? You're doing a lot of wild shit in front of people's faces. A lot of wild shit. Is she just getting away with this or what? Yeah, but I'm curious to see as we go with the Marines like Goku and some of the others, and if any of the Admirals are to ever be defeated and die and we get new Admirals, like... I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of Okaji type people. Now, if she wants to hit the scene, I told you, like... You know how I said, like, I don't think there's anything that could, like, be done to help us? If she wants to hit the scene and start fucking shit up and really give up everything and fight for us, I give us 2%. Give us 2%. Bro, that light went through you, by the way. How long are we gonna let you just keep getting dotted up? That light's going through him. Oh, lordy. Yeah, we just regen. Excuse me? Excuse me? He's just gonna grab us like that, though? Well, so much for that. Was there really no way to fucking like not get just grabbed like a child and put C prism and get C prismed or what? God almighty. Because now we're just like losing all mental here. There's no way you sprint at him like that and don't have your head on a swivel or anything after you've already been sniped in the back 4 times, by the way. Then a lower level Vice Admiral's just gonna walk up on you and palm you like that? Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Man has a bowling ball size hole in his chest, by the way. Are we not quaking the world around us, or we're just, what's happening here? Pack it up, boys. Pack it up. Pack it up. We're going out sad as hell. Oh, shit. Are we actually going down? No, they're making this the most dramatic fall ever. His jacket mimics theirs. Is that on purpose, or... Bro, can you go on a rampage and just say fuck this shit and just quake everything? Like, dead ass. Screw your comrades. All of it. Bro, the smoke coming up off his face right there is crazy. Bro, you got a bowling ball sized hole in your chest. I just want him to say screw it and just go on a rampage for real, for real. Quake everything around you. All of it. Just absolute chaos it up. Because I feel like that's the only way we could even have a chance. Make it so like nobody has good footing. Nobody can see because there's so much debris and dust going on. Everyone can't, there's no solid ground. Just quake everything, man. All of it. All of it. Now that swing right there, is that just Haki? Is that just power? Bro, that whole... What the fuck is going on here? Like, that was cool, but we're gonna need that about 10 more times, buddy. And you're gonna need some of the admirals to get caught up in that. He's gotta watch his back. I have a feeling one of these admirals is gonna blink on him. Or that might have been it. We had one good push in us. That's a morale killer, though. But it doesn't kill the admirals. They'll blink on his ass the moment they get a chance. I need you to just touch the ground, bro, and Shigaraki the whole thing. Shigaraki all of it. Just destroy it all. Bro, I see through your chest cavity. Like, straight through the other side. Bruh. We are stumbling. The referee's about to come in and call this in a minute if you don't show that you can stand on your feet. Oh, God. I just now noticed this. His jacket, cloak, whatever you want to call that, it does mimic the Marines thing. I wonder if that's done on purpose or what. Like, not that he does it on purpose. Or maybe he does do it on purpose. Again, they're delaying that execution, huh? Oh, shit. Fully surrounded again. I'd love to see what a prime Whitebeard could do in this situation. I'm curious, do you guys think if you swap this current Whitebeard out with prime Whitebeard, I'm talking prime Whitebeard, do you think that makes a difference? Change nothing else. Don't give him more people. Don't say like maybe Ace hasn't been captured yet. They're just trying to get out. Oh shit. Do you think if the only thing you change in this situation is take out this current version of Whitebeard and replace it with prime, I'm talking prime, in his prime, the 1 percentile, and switch him in, do you think that changes the outcome of this, or do you think it ends the same way? Oh God, I don't know, because I don't have a thought process of what prime Whitebeard looks like in my head to think if it makes that much of a difference. Because what you're essentially saying is prime Whitebeard's going like 3v1 versus the Admirals, just to start with that. And then you're saying, okay, could he deal with the leftover warlords by himself? Oh God, I don't know, because I don't know what prime Whitebeard is. You could say, well, prime Whitebeard is stronger than Rayleigh, or prime Whitebeard stronger than Gold Roger. I don't know what that means either. So I don't know. That's tough. He said do it. I'm fishy at this guy on the left over here. Nobody's close to help save him like last time too, by the way. Bruh. Oh fuck, we're down. Again, is that sickness? Is that molten punch taking effect? Or combination of it all? I'm very fishy of the guy on the left, the executioner on the left. I don't know if I'm just saying that for nothing, but I thought that was very weird the way they dealt with him. None of you are close, so what's the play? Jesus. Unless Marco comes out the bushes or Buggy. Hey! Episode end? Anything? Or is he actually, is this it? The Haki. The Haki, 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 the Haki. Yes, 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 yes. That's enough to make anybody weak pass out now. If you didn't come with your bootstrapped, you're passing out now. And again, I said this a couple episodes ago. Like, he might do something to like enrage that Haki, but he doesn't know how to use it. He doesn't know to do anything of it. Like, he doesn't even know what just happened right there. He just was enraged and let it out. But now what? Like, okay, like he doesn't know how to do that again. Jesus. I'm assuming if you don't possess Haki, a Conqueror's level Haki is putting you on your ass, no? That's so fucked that we don't know the ins and outs of Haki up to this point. So fucked. I mean, anybody that had weight to them is still standing, so does that change much? Not really. It bought us more time, but like none of the big dogs got put down. Episode end. Yeah. God, I feel like we're so cheated with not having a base, like a good baseline understanding of Haki at this point. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting because again, I think we've talked about this for a while. Like, maybe Luffy has a rage moment like he did on the Amazon Lily Island, and like yells out Ace's name or something crazy like that, and the rage just like leaks out. But he doesn't know how to do anything with it. So, okay, so it just knocks out all this fodder around him, right? He still has no idea what to do with it that could then make him be able to touch Kizaru or Okaji or Sukazaki or any of them, to be honest. Or keep him from getting his ass beat. And that's what I meant to ask. If you have Haki, can you negate Logia's hitting you? Like, can you, like, you can put on your Haki to make physical contact with them. Can you then lessen the blows that you would take for them if you maybe coat yourself? And again, I'm saying coat myself, like I know that that's even a thing. I don't know, again, if Haki is just kind of more Dragon Ball type, or it's more Nen. You can do anything you put your mind to with it, or it's just kind of like physical enhancements. Speed, endurance, strength, you know, those type of things. You know, They can feel your energy. Like, it's over 9,000, like Dragon Ball type shit. Like, I can sense your Haki. But again, I don't want to get, it's 2:30 in the morning. I don't want to get into a whole Haki discussion again, because I don't know anything about it. Because I could go off on a tangent and it could be correct. I could go off on a tangent, it could be wrong, and it could just be a waste of time. So I don't want to kind of ramble on about that, but that was one of my biggest pet peeves going into this arc. Was I feel like this is a good point to have the reader or viewer have some kind of baseline understanding of like what Haki is, what you can do with it, what it prevents, what it stops, what it allows you to do, even at a base level, just to like, and then get to see Luffy be able to use it, but not be able to use it like he's fully mastered Conqueror's Haki, but which, like, what does that even mean? I don't know if that's what we call it, like fully master your Haki level, but just have enough to maybe make physical contact with the Okaji. Now, like, I don't know what that means though. Like, do you have to have a Conqueror's level Haki to make physical contact with a Logia user? I don't know. Do you just have to have a base understanding of Haki to make contact with a Logia user? I don't know, because if the answer is like just a base level, I would have really liked, like I said, my arc theory of Luffy catching up with getting in with Whitebeard leading up to this arc. And of course, him not even, maybe they don't even know that he has a Conqueror's level Haki because he never was in a situation to like release it. But just teaching Luffy's the basics and the insides and the in and outs of it to serve him better in what they're about to run into. To maybe he can protect himself better against an Okaji or a Kizaru or a Tsukazaki, or can actually make physical contact with him if you don't have to have Conquerors to be able to do something like that. So we see him kind of like using the basic techniques that he's been taught. It's like, okay, that's cool. Like, we kind of have a base level of Haki, and ooh, what that person just did, that's Haki. Oh, that's that, and that's that, and that's XYZ. But then, like, to see him rage, and it's like, oh shit, and Whitebeard not know he has it. But again, nobody knows he has it, so now we see it. Okaji made a comment about it, Kizaru made a comment about it, Goku's over there shocked. But again, he doesn't know how to utilize it and or use it. So I think they'll be okay. But that would be interesting. Like, what does current power level Luffy, with an understanding of Haki, not even that, because that wouldn't be enough. What would this current power level Luffy, with a understanding of his Conqueror's level Haki, where would that propel him power wise, given his current state? I don't know, because again, I don't know if like, if Conqueror's level Haki is going to be one of those things to where like it's an end game, like Sage of Six Paths Naruto type thing, or full EMS Sasuke type thing, to where like if One Piece is going to go a route where like as the story narrows and gets to like the meat of it, if you don't have Conqueror's level Haki, you pretty much don't serve a purpose. And that's essentially what I'm getting at. So like, if you're not the reincarnation of like Madara and Hashira, and you're not like Sage of Six Paths destined to be, and you're not Madara reincarnated, you pretty much serve no purpose as this story goes, you know? So I don't know if it's just like Conqueror's level Haki rules all, or if it's going to be more kind of like Hunter x Hunter, where like Nen battles make matchups, you know, it's a rock paper scissors shoe thing. It's not just like just because you're an enhancer means like you're better than all. So I don't know if just because you have Conqueror's level Haki just means like you are the apex, none of the other Haki levels can mess with you. I would like to see it not be that, because you eliminate a lot of cool characters and cool devil's fruits and power sets, because like, oh wow, that's really cool. Ah man, they don't have Conqueror's level Haki, so you know, once they reach a certain opponent or a certain level of opponents, they're just like useless. So who knows? Again, they've introduced this Haki thing and I'm going off about it again. That was cool to see though, because I was curious like how they're going to do that. Marco's been put on his ass, Whitebeard's all the way over here, so how are you going to get those executioners to stop, and how are you going to clear the way? He just rages out. Now, just if you're in the presence of it, do you need to also possess Haki to not pass out like that? Because that's the second time we've seen this, no? Third time. I think we saw it when Shanks got on Whitebeard's ship. And I'm curious why Shanks did that. Because does that not come off threatening when you just walk in there, big dick swinging Conqueror's Haki? But we saw him do it. We saw Luffy rage it out once with Boa there. And we saw him rage it out here again. I don't know. There's a lot of questions with that. Aside from that, Marco's he's getting fucked up. I don't know what the hell that random shit was that other vice admiral did. But somehow we're in handcuffs, so we're screwed. Juzo fully frozen, but they didn't completely shatter him, so I'm assuming there's going to be some way that maybe he gets unfrozen. And Whitebeard has a bowling ball hollow hole in his chest. And so between that and getting stabbed and his age and the condition, he's not doing well. We did see him go crazy right there. I don't know what that slice was with his big glaive that he did. That's just power. That's Haki. That had a little bit of a quake mixed into it. I don't know. None of it's looking good. And I'm so curious about the repercussions of like what's going to happen with Boa here, because she's doing a lot. So I'm curious what her storyline ends up looking like when this is all kind of like done and wrapped up. That's 2 more executioners put on their ass. So I'm curious, like, who's going to do the dirty work here? Goku, are you going to do it? Garp? Like, who's going to get this done? Like, it has to be done by these lower level executioners, or can somebody actually get up there and do it? And then also another thing with this is like, do I have to have my Haki like on and going at all times just in case somebody wants to pull some shit like this? Or once you've kind of like opened those Haki like nodes in your body, you're kind of always protected against somebody trying to like flex on you? I don't know. I don't know. But we'll go ahead and leave it there, and we'll see what ends up happening. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,